All right, y'all, this story is from Texas. Let's go. So, this woman said that when she was 15 years old, her parents got divorced and she was forced to move to Texas with her mom. Now, before they moved to Texas, she said that her mother purchased this fixer-upper home. And when they got to Texas, she saw that the home needed more than a little TLC. Now, she said that the first thing she noticed was it just looked like no one had lived there in a really long time. She said that when she walked in, she thought she saw someone walking out the back. So she said she ignored it. I don't know why she did. Baby, never ignore that. Don't do that again. Okay? I know you're grown now, but don't do that again. So anyway, she said that the other thing she noticed was the wallpaper was peeling, and obviously no one had lived there in a really long time because of how dirty and how filthy it was. Now, this is a home that they have to live in until they fix it up. So she said that they pretty much clean up their area that they want to sleep in. They set up their cot and stuff. The next morning, her mom had her walk around and take note of everything that needed to be fixed, anything they needed to buy. And she said they make it to the basement. And when they make it to the basement, it's a whole bunch of things that don't belong to them down there. So apparently it probably belonged to the last tenants. So she said that the first thing her mom wanted to do was get rid of all of that stuff. She wanted to throw it all in the trash. So while they're cleaning all of this up and getting all this stuff out of the basement, the daughter knocks into a secret passageway. Now, the first thing the mom says when the daughter knocked into the passageway and the daughter like jumped because she said she felt a chill rush down her spine. Like she said, she just couldn't believe how incredibly cold she got that quickly by that passageway being open. So she said that she tried to ignore it by saying things like, oh, it's probably a hole in the house or something. There's no telling where this leads to. I'ma just ignore it. But she did tell her mom, like, Mom, I'm feeling uncomfortable. I don't feel right. The mom pretty much told her, I don't want to hear that shit. We just moved here. I'm going through a lot. That's pretty much what her mom said. She brushed her off. And I'm incredibly sorry because, nah. So fast forward to one of the neighbors came over to welcome them to the neighborhood. And when they were welcoming them to the neighborhood, there was also a young man that came with the neighbor, his mother. So she said her and this young man got incredibly close and they became really good friends. He actually started helping them fix up the house. So she said that one day her and her friend were in the basement. They were painting the walls down there. And she said that something knocked down the can of paint. Now, they had already poured some of the paint inside of the paint roller, and she said no one was close to it. So it just never, made her feel right that nobody was close to the paint can, but it knocked down that way. So she said she ran upstairs, she got a towel, she threw it over the paint, and she continued painting. And she said as soon as she continued painting, she felt someone touching her leg and grabbing her leg. Now, she turned around and she saw, like, she tried to see if her friend was experiencing anything as well. And so she saw that he was continuing painting. So she went ahead and went back to painting as well. So she said as soon as she went back to painting, next thing you know, she heard this deathly scream like somebody was killing somebody. She said she heard this scream like it was right behind her. Her and her friend took off running up the stairs. They ran out the house and they didn't stop running until they got to his house. So as soon as the mother gets home, the daughter goes home and tells her mom about what happened and what her and her friend heard down the basement. The mom pretty much brushed her off and was just like, that scream could have come from anywhere. You're imagining things. So, of course, the daughter feels some kind of way because she's like, I can't even tell my mom about what I'm experiencing. She's like, something grabbed my leg. And her mom was just like, nothing grabbed you. Just stop. So the daughter stops telling her mom about her experiences. All right, so fast forward to her and her friend are at the house again. Her mom is out buying more stuff for the house. And she said that her and her friend ordered some pizza. And when they ordered the pizza, she said she sat it on the kitchen counter. Now, when she sat it on the kitchen counter, she said it went flying off the counter as if somebody threw it. So school is back in. Her and her friend, they want to pretty much do some digging on the house, wanted to see the history of it, pretty much want to see what happened in this house because there is something in here. She says she had never experienced anything paranormal until they moved here to this house. So she said that when they started to dig, they got information about multiple suicides happening at the house. Now, when she saw this information, she felt scared because it was more than 4 suicides, she said. All right, so fast forward again, a few months down the road, Everything looks nice. The house is all fixed up. It looks beautiful, she said. But she says she can still feel that there's something in the house. So she said one day she was setting up her vanity. And she said when she was setting her vanity up, she was walking past a vacant room that they were going to make into a guest room. And she said when she was walking past, she saw this man. And she stood there because it's almost like she couldn't move. And she said when she was standing there, the man shot himself. Yes, she said he was holding the gun under his chin. Now, she said when she saw that, she jetted downstairs and, of course, wanted to tell her mom what she saw, but she just knew that her mom was not going to believe her. So, again, she tells her friend, and her friend comes over, and he asks, like, which room is it? They start to do more investigating, and then once they were finished with the investigating, it was, like, of course, confirmed that a death happened in that room, that specific room. She said that every single time she walked past that room, she could feel like that there was someone in there. And she said she saw the man do it a second time, probably a year into them living there. The mom still has not experienced anything, only the daughter and her friend. The mother has a new love interest, and she said that her mom started to get really serious about this guy. And so she said as soon as the mom got really serious about him, he pretty much just took off without notice, didn't tell her anything, just stopped talking to her. So then the mom is dating someone new and they fall in love. She said that this guy was the real deal and that the mom and him wanted to really be together. But she said that unfortunately the man committed suicide in the house. The mom still lives in this house. She said that the mom refuses to move. The mom is saying, like, I put a lot of time, a lot of money into this house. I'm not moving. But she says that the mom won't move. The mom is super depressed and she doesn't know what to do. The only thing that you can do, baby, is pray for your mama. That is a lot to endure. That's a lot to take in. And the fact that multiple suicides happened at this home, including your mother's love interest or love boyfriend, fiance, I'm not sure, you didn't specify, but the fact that that happened to him as well, I would probably, I don't know what I would do. I would definitely pray though. That's all you can do because you can't force her out the house. She's in her right mind.